Hello, good morning. Thank you very much for having me here on Spotlight Sunday on your Mums in Business Association. My name is Sarah Crowner. This is my very first proper live ever. I did a practice or two yesterday and my mum joined me and I was super nervous. But the thing is I was watching the ones that you guys did on Friday and it was brilliant because I really got to know you and I was really interested in hearing about you because you were animated, you were there, you're a person like we met at a networking event, which, I think is absolutely invaluable really, because when you decide to work with someone, you want to know whether you connect with them, whether you find them likeable. So I hope I do half as well as you guys did the other day. So I'm a virtual assistant. I'm sure that a lot of you know what that is really, but just explain a little more. I also call myself a freelance PA. And I think that that's really just because for 22 years I've been a PA in the corporate world and also in some smaller companies. I've always supported MDs and CEOs and vice presidents, and I have got lots of experience in doing that and working with all sorts of different companies and all sorts of different scenarios, like in the wellbeing sector or technology or telecoms, and also worked for a law firm as well. And that, if you've ever worked for a law firm, is quite different to anything else as well. And finally I worked for a charity, which again is completely different. It's not sales driven or anything like that. If there's anybody that's joined me, please do say hi and let me know that you're there. I'd love to see some hellos or some waves, which would be great. So I've got 22 years experience as a PA and I've also been a HR administrator. And then when I had my two lovely daughters, Lucy and Hannah, who are 9 and 5, I knew that I wanted to do something a bit more flexible. So I did start working part-time in the real world, as it were. But eventually, when I met somebody who was a VA, I thought, wow, that sounds amazing. I would love to do that. So I set up and launched in February 2018, and I've been incredibly fortunate. Good morning, Nayan. Thank you for saying hi. That's brilliant. It's nice to know you're there. So I've been very fortunate that my hours have been full until April this year, which then meant, because of the COVID-19, I was working for a serviced accommodation company, and unfortunately, they took a massive hit. So I now have some hours free, and I'm actively marketing myself for clients and things. So I want to sort of explain a little bit about what you could use a VA for, because I think maybe some people think, well, I really need help, I'm really stressed, I haven't got time to do everything, or there are admin tasks that are repetitive and boring that I don't like doing and I would like to give them to someone, but maybe they're only half an hour a week or an hour a week, and is that all right? And I just want to kind of reassure you that yes, you absolutely can do that. So I'll kind of explain about some of the clients I've had, and maybe you can ask me or talk to me about some of the things that are currently frustrating you, or some of the things that you would like to farm out to somebody else. So I'll start with a lady that I'm currently working for, who's a coach. She's a coach for women who have problems with food and alcohol. And I do lots of posting for her on Facebook because, what she said to me was, once I've done all those posts of a morning, I'm drained and I haven't got any energy to do anything else. And I really want to save that for my clients. And also she's writing a book as well. So I do that for her. It can be every day during a week or once or twice. And then I just keep a note of that and bill her at the end of the month. So it's as simple as that. If you think, oh, there's that little thing that I really hate doing, then you can ask a VA to do that. You can ask a VA to do some Excel for you or some Word documents. You can ask a VA to tidy up your customer relationship management database, or even if it's just a spreadsheet, or even if it's on scraps of paper and you haven't started it yet, you can just hand all that over and go, sort that out for me, please. Emails, managing your emails. Later on today, I'm going to do a little Gmail's tips video, and maybe that'll give you a few ideas, but it gives you a bit of an idea about, if you allowed me to do that for you, you know, how I would start and how I would make sort of progress in cleaning your inbox up for you. Customer services is something I've done a lot of for my clients. So things like replying to reviews, making the customer feel listened to and special, really important, I think, for your business, because that they come away with that good feeling and they recommend you to people, which is great. Typing, copy typing, audio typing. Done a lot of that for clients. I absolutely love audio typing. I don't know why, it just really makes me smile. I don't know why, I just really love doing it. You can plan a little event and get me to manage all your the invites and the responses and the comms and all of that sort of thing. Get me to go and find you a suitable place to have the event. And I'm the kind of person that always has a very keen eye on your budget and the time scales, and basically my job is to make you look as professional as possible. If your business thrives, then my business thrives, and that's my sort of philosophy, really. And I can also do things like invoicing for you, or create little processes for you so that it looks really slick when you do something for a client, you know. So all these little things, maybe that's giving you a little bit of food for thought. I'm going to also do an email later on about some offers that I'm going to put on. I've not done that before, not done any offers or packages before, but it's been suggested to me and I think it's a really good idea. So I'm going to put some details out later, but just to give you an idea, I could offer to clear your inbox for you, okay? And I would just do that as a one-off task, and I would do that as a one-off fee of £35. So maybe that's something to consider. Some audio typing or copy typing for you. So if you've got, if you're trying to put a course together and you need to just say it all and I type it all up, however we decide to do that together, that could be done for you at £17 an hour. I could offer to reply to your customer reviews for 2 weeks for you. So take that job away from you, because we're all juggling everything at the moment. So that's kind of something that might benefit you at the moment. And I could do that for 30 days, just see how we go, see if you're happy. And I would do that for £35. The other offer I thought about doing was posting content for you. I took on a new client on Friday and I'm going to do that for him going forward, because he's really wants to be looking at big picture and he's going to write the content, but he doesn't want to think about remembering to post once a day. And I would suggest I would do that for you for 2 weeks for £70 as a flat fee. So have a think about some of those offers. Let me know if you think that seems like the sort of thing that people would love. And I would love to hear any questions, comments or feedbacks below. Contact me, message me. I've put up my links to my pages and my Instagram and things like that, and my LinkedIn. So I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to help one of you amazing ladies, because the sounds of your businesses are great, really interesting stuff. So thank you so much for having me, and thank you for listening, and I look forward to posting again later today. Bye.